Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first official episode of YouTuber Tournament 7. And what do we have in store for you today is a epic showdown of might and will. This is just the first episode of 60. And for episode 1, the primary title is Team Announcements, meaning we are going to be determining what team each of the competitors are going to be playing for. If you haven't seen who the competitors are, we have a video on that, as all 20 of them were drafted 24 hours ago from now. So without further ado, let's get on to today's objective. Today's objective is all 20 competitors will be split up into 5 teams, each with 4 members. Now, these teams are going to be what determines a lot of things. In the challenges, you want to win challenges. In the definition of this tournament at this time around, at least at this time before, so anywhere with 5 or more members, you want to avoid being last place. Once we reach the final 4, however, it's going to be only one winner, as everyone's going to be solo. So, without further ado, let's see which team each competitor will be playing for. As a reminder of the 5 teams, they are all named after Axis Football, which is a game that I played on mobile and console in the past. And they were also named based on who the current champions of the Great 5 Leagues of the United States, but transferred over to the Axis Football version of that city. Alright, so starting off with Team Wranglers. The first member of Team Wranglers is Life Games, as well as Rowdy Rocky Free Fire, Milky Way, and Blue Tea YouTube. Now, those are going to be the members for Team Wranglers. The next team is called Team Stampede. The players who will be playing for Team Stampede are Singeferno, Baby Bat B, G-Dex Gaming, and El Nasty. The third team is called Team Mountaineers. In a feature, it's Just Miss Blondie, How to Suck at iRacing, Chosen One, and Corey Dutson. The fourth team is Team Outlaws, which will feature Tady, Gerberan, Agent Numbers, and Crash Inc., which means everybody else will be playing for Team Coyotes, which will be DS Lamaniac, MMDT PUBG Mobile, Felix GG's, and finally Cheapskate Gaming. So yeah, those are your teams for this season for YouTuber Tournament 7. Now, over time, depending on who gets eliminated, we could move people to other teams. It all depends on what happens in the tournament. We're not likely going to have to move anyone just yet, though. It's very early on. So, yeah. So, for tomorrow's objective, we'll be kicking off the first AI simulated challenge. And in that challenge, we will determine which team will be put up for elimination at the end of the challenge. Now, we're not going to start the vote just that episode, as the whole focus of that episode is the challenge. We're not going to be doing as that the following episodes afterwards, which is when we get to the other stuff. So, yeah, this was just a quick little YouTuber tournament video. The first episodes is always going to be something like this, putting all the players on certain teams. So now, if you're a competitor, you now know what team you're playing for, or which team you'll be on. Now, all challenges are AI simulated, which means it can be random, but but we will have entertainment at the same time, as it will be taking place in certain games. Now, a sneak peek to the first challenge is going to be a marble race inside the game of Roblox. Each team will get 4 marbles. The 4 spare ones will not count. I will decide which teams get which marbles. And whoever loses all of their marbles first will be put up for elimination, as at the end of each leg in the marble challenge, 1 marble is eliminated. If you lose all 4 of your marbles first, again, you will lose the challenge, meaning all the other 4 competitors or the other 4 teams will be granted immunity and will not have to deal with elimination. So just keep that in mind. After that, if you are put up for elimination, that's when you're going to need your YouTube videos, as your YouTube videos is what's going to defend you in this YouTuber tournament, to see if you have the skills to stay alive. Now everybody in your team will be put up for elimination if your team loses. So you have to try to convince the viewers to not vote for you and to vote for somebody else on your team. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, that is basically it for the first episode. We will now see you guys in the second episode tomorrow night, where we will simulate the first challenge of YouTuber Tournament 7.